I have way more discs than I know what to do with. I could sell them for 25 coin each, but that feels like a waste. Instead, I came up with something different: the Borrowed Bag Project. Hi, this is David Salee. I reached out on the Disc Golf Valley Facebook page for those that might be struggling with a tier tournament to post their bag along with the tournament that they wanted help with. I would then build their bag and attempt to win. I would also do commentary for each of the rounds and provide feedback on their disc choices at the end of each tournament. This gave me a great excuse to try out discs that I might not normally use and gives the disc vault a proper workout. This episode's challenge is by Jerry, and the bag provided is what I'm going to try and use on Salmiakki the Kaho Park double tournament. Let's see what we can do. The Salmiakki Cup is really one of the hardest B tier tournaments that you are going to face. And so let's take a look at the bag provided by Jerry and see if this is something that we can make use out on the course. And I gotta say, this is probably the most generous bag as far as tackling this course that I could probably get, because a lot of these are ones that I have in my own bag that I typically take out. But let's take a look at them. So we have an Accurate Sticky Pure. I used to be Team Sticky for quite a long time, and Accurate Sticky Pures are really, really good putters. I don't usually have a putter in my bag, but if I was going to have one, either the Accurate Glide or Accurate Sticky or both would be probably the way I would go. We got the Windbreak Accurate Fuse, one of my favorite discs. And we have the Windbreak Accurate Explorer, which is my favorite disc, especially that particular color, which, we'll save that as an anecdote for the end of the video if you want to hear the story behind that particular disc. Then we're going to go with the Accurate Glide Pioneer. That's fine. I'm starting to get a little bit more experience with the Pioneer with these borrowed bags, and it's really not that bad of a disc. Pretty handy to have sometimes. We got the Glide Skip Ballista, which such a great bomber disc, really, really nice. The Glide Accurate Musket, super handy, one that is in my bag, and so that'll be nice to use. The Glide Skip Recoil, hey, real nice that you supported Disc Golf Valley and did the little purchase, so good to see, and an interesting disc, so we may give that a go. Now, Jerry had a Glide Havoc on its own. I actually don't have that disc. That's another interesting story that we'll save for another anecdote. I did put the Glide Windbreak in as kind of a placeholder, but probably not going to use it because I don't have the straight up match, so I want to keep them that way. The Light Glide Ballista Pro. Oh, thank you for having that disc, because that is going to make this course a little bit easier. And you have a Glide Roll Ballista, which, again, thank you so much, because having a roll disc is pretty handy on this course, especially with the long fairways, and we should be able to do some damage on the course with this particular bag. I'm kind of excited about this one. It'll be nice. And let's see what we can do. And again, don't mind those sparkly tree stuff in the background. That's kind of weird stuff. And I already have reported that to Per. Alright, we're going to go with that Glide Skip Recoil. And you know what, with the 2 headwind, let's change that. Yeah, we're going to do backhand. And let's send that out and see how it does. Normally I just go with the default forehand, but nope, hit the tree. That's okay. Tree deserved it. And 57 feet, I like my throw-ins with the fuse, so I'm going to switch to that, and no problem. Let's put it in for the birdie. So, hole number 2. This is where you can really live dangerously if you want, or not. I like living dangerously, so let's go with it. It's a Glide Roll Ballista. I like to move the line about there, give it a little bit cut. Ooh, kicked off the tee-pad. Come on, roll. Oh, over the rock. That's handy. Okay, now avoid that skinny tree. Split those trees. Oh, this looks so good. All right, it's curling around. Can it curl back up the hill just a little bit? Ooh, very, very nice. 39 feet. All right. Putt for albatross. Yeah, what a great start. All right. Well, we move on. I sometimes go recoil on this, but I like the glide accurate musket play. Send it, just want to basically land on the area in between the two bunkers. Slide up a little bit, 29 feet, accurate, sticky, pure. And yeah, you can see the strobing trees. Interesting. All right, well, let's go on to the next hole. Okay, this is the make or break, and we have a 3 kind of head cross. Interesting. Well, I guess we'll go with the glide skip because we want to get as much distance as we can. This will be a little bit understable, so I move it to the left. And now we just got to have that skip. Okay, very, very nice skip. Not too shabby. 333 with a 3 headwind. Oh, lots of 3s here. So let's go with the glide roll. And the reason we were going with that is to make use of the sticky effect. We are not looking to roll this disc. We just want to make it not stop. Get over that. Oh, just over. Oh, nice. Slid in and park job. All right. Well, that's dodging a bullet because that is a very challenging hole. All right. Well, we can go with the glide accurate musket here. We got 2 wind. That's going to push it out a little bit. So we'll combat that with a little bit of hyzer. Oop, caught a tree. Might be okay. We'll see. We got 99 left and a 2 headwind. Just lower it a little bit. Hopefully we can cash this. Yep, that'll work. So bailed ourselves out with the throw-in. Having a decent throw-in game is super, super handy. All right, well, let's see. We probably could get a little aggressive here. I usually go with the recoil on my normal bag, so yeah, you know what? Thinking about it. Yeah, why not? Let's go with it. Let's go with the recoil. So just lower it, make sure that it has enough fade. It's going to be a little close, but hopefully it'll be safe. Slide, not too much slide. Okay, yeah, that's a nice safe play. We just lay up with the fuse, and what I really like about this game, probably the most, is that there are no advertisements, Nothing. What? Okay, maybe there's a few. All right, let's throw this in. Yeah, move on. All right, hole 7. This is generally an eagle opportunity, but with that headwind, we'll go with the ballista, the skip, and hopefully we can get a decent result out of this. Yep, nice little skip just off to the side of the bunker. And we got ourselves 464, still with that 3 headwind, so let's put this wide. That way we don't accidentally skip into the other bunker. Lay up a little short. Oh, it's safe. Okay, 88 feet. All right, well, if we're going to do that, we might as well cash this in. So lower it a little bit. We got a 3 headwind. Too high. Dang it. That would have been really, really nice. 14-footer, though, for birdie. That'll be okay. Slightly missed opportunity, but that's okay. Oh, here we go. All right, let's see what we can do. We have our good old trusty Explorer, so I love just dealing with the forehand, sending it out there, landing nice and safe, giving myself a 61-footer with 1 wind. Oh, that's not bad. So hopefully we can learn from our mistakes on the other time, and yep, just over the guard. That's much better. Keeping it low. So that's another bullet dodged. Excellent. Now the triple Mando. Yeah, with that wind, that shouldn't be too bad. I like using the musket on occasion and just need to clear that bush. And that bush does not have any foliage effect, so even if I hit through it, it's not too bad. 92 feet. Okay, yeah, nice wide open. I should be able to cash this in, even though the trees are trying to distract me. Just over the guard. Fantastic. All right, what a great start on this at -11. I'll take it. Got a 4-stroke lead over the second place. Not bad at all, and that's about as good as I would do with my bag because a lot of these are just really, really similar and kind of like it. So we'll move on to the next round. Any moment, we'll take this opportunity to enjoy the trees, the birds. There we go. Okay. Triple Mando. Here we go. Ooh, 3 crosswind. All right. Well, we're going to go with the musket again. And we need to put this out a little more wide. A little extra ante on it. As you can see, no foliage effect from the bush. Right in between the Triple Mando. Switch it to the fuse. Lower it a little bit. Should be okay. Oh! Oh, man. Alright, fine. Not going to stay in. What if it was sticky, right? That's what I'm hearing people say. Alright, well, 3 crosswind. Okay, this is going to potentially be a little bit tricky, but we're still going with that wind-accurate Explorer. And hold on. Okay, there we go. Nice and safe. Oh, love that disc. Alright, well, we'll lower the fuse and a little high, but that'll stay in this time. So birdie, that's not bad. We still have a 3-stroke lead, so that's pretty good. This one, we're going with the glide skip. We got that 3 headwind again. They really want to make this challenging. So let's send this out. Just missed that tree. Very good. Gives us a pretty decent position. We still have that headwind, so yep, we're still going with the skip. Put it nice and wide. I don't like accidentally skipping into that bunker. I got a little nerfed on that one. 157 and a 3 headwind. Okay, well, we can give this kind of a half go and try and just get it close. A little short, a little under it, but that's okay. Oh, gotta grab the disc sometimes. Throw it. All right, well, birdie, that's okay. Oh, guess we're gonna have some wind. Alrighty. Well then, you know what? We can make use of that glide skip recoil, and let's see if we can actually cut the corner and pull off an eagle on this one. That'd be fun. So it just has to miss those trees and get far enough. Oh no, that's in the water. All right, so much for that plan. All right, well, 330. It's just going to be the Explorer. And yeah, throw that out. A little more fade than I would like, but that should be okay. Some more non-advertisements. And fuse, I gotta keep this low. And that'll work. Alright, maybe we got a par. Not very pretty, but we still have a 3-stroke lead. So, we'll slide a little left. We'll get ourselves the musket, put it on that tree. And with that particular wind, should be able to throw, basically 100%. Let it curl around. It's pretty much pin high. We have the 2 wind, so lower it a little bit, pull back, and just over the guard. That'll work. Another nice birdie. All right, what's it gonna give us? Oh, yeah, just a 1 crosswind. That's not too bad. Should be able to make use of the skip. Throw it out. Yeah, it's nice center of fairway, like that. Get a good skip. Oh, a great skip. Oh, and a really nice slide. Holy cow. I'll take it. 284. All right. We can go with something a little bit more strong. Yeah, let's go with the Pioneer. And just curl in and stick. Yes. That held nicely. So, 40-footer. Yeah, we should be able to make that. Lower it a little bit just because of the elevation change. And even though it's sticky, we worry about it sometimes. So, should have just a few routine-esque holes to go. Even with the 2 wind, should be able to make use of the... let's go musket. I think we're going musket, yeah. And lower that. Just want to basically land in the center. Yeah, avoid that bunker. Yeah, that'll work. 30-footer. Should be raising it just a little bit. There we go. All right, so only 2 holes to go. We have a 5-stroke lead. Well, we should probably play this safe. I mean, the 2 win. No, no, no. We're going to go for it. Why not? Glide roll. And same sort of throw as we did last time. Kick off. Very good. Oh, too close to the trees. Just over the rock. That's excellent. Okay, avoid that tree. Oh, get through that stuff, can you? Oh, yeah, I just missed that other rock. Okay, curl around. Come on back as much as you can. Oh, it's looking good. What do we got left? 55. Oh, I'll take it. Come on, bury this. Yes! All right. So, manage the albatross both times. That's pretty nice. I like it. All right, now we can have some fun, play around. And we got a 4 wind. Oh, recoil. Okay. This is a horrible idea. All right, we'll go with the recoil and we'll go with the forehand. And hopefully it doesn't kick out too far. Oh, that's looking absolutely terrible. And hey, dead center. Nope, not going to slide out. All right, we're in the hazard. No biggie. 44, even with the 4 headwind, we'll just elevate that, throw it in, and sure, we'll end on a par. That's okay. We have minus 19, which gives us a 5-stroke lead. So, a really hot round on the first one with minus 11 and then finishing off with minus 8, which, not bad at all. It gets us our victory that we were looking for. And that was a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and move to recapping the round and taking a look at the bag and seeing if there are any suggestions in there. All right, well, thank you, Jerry, for spoiling me and putting together a bag that's really quite similar to the one that I already have. So that's awfully, awfully nice and made this a lot easier than what it could have been, because that is such a tough course. And yeah, I got lucky with a lot of the wind as well, so pretty fortunate out there. But yeah, let's go through and take a look. Accurate Sticky Pure, great putter, so that's an excellent choice. Ain't got no problems with that. The Wind Accurate Fuse, yep, that is a perfect disc for your putting needs if you need it, or if you need to do some throw-ins. The Windbreak Accurate Explorer, that is, yes, my favorite disc and my favorite color, and that is a disc that I feel personally responsible for because it was a suggestion of mine, that particular disc combination and color, as one of the star awards on Kaho Backwoods. The autumn course, I felt, lended itself to needing a lot of orange discs, and so that was a suggestion of mine, was to do the 3 discs all in different colors of orange, different varieties, and making the 2-star award be a Windbreak Accurate Explorer. And Pear actually went, okay, sure, let's do it. So it's kind of a special disc for me, and I enjoy seeing it in people's bags. And I used to have it in my bag as well until I did the team purchase, and so now I've replaced that with a Emerson bag, or Emerson disc, so I use that instead. The Accurate Glide Pioneer, yeah, it's a pretty good disc. Didn't really make much use of it out on the course because it was kind of going through and having a pretty good round, so kind of stuck with the stuff that I knew. Which brings us to the Glide Accurate Musket. Yeah, fantastic disc. That Glide Skip Recoil, it's a really interesting disc, and I had some interesting shots with it and stuff. I'm not used to a skip recoil, but seems to be pretty effective. The Extra Glide Havoc, that is actually another Star Award disc, and I don't have it, even though I have that particular star, because originally it wasn't a Glide Havoc, it was actually a Turn Havoc. And so in the internal beta testing, those of us that got the star got a Turn Havoc, and then it later got changed to a Glide Havoc. So I have that exact color combination stuff, but mine's Turn instead of Glide, so I don't have a single attribute Glide Havoc. But I would imagine that's a pretty decent disc. So yeah, not bad. The Glide Skip Ballista, oh yes, very, very handy. Super nice when you got a long distance, and everybody's searching for the Glide Skip Ballista Pro version. And so I think if you do come across that, you probably will wind up replacing your current regular Ballista with a Ballista Pro. But who knows? Maybe it works out that you want to keep that one. I don't know. And then, of course, the Light Extra Glide Ballista Pro, fantastic disc. Actually didn't have as much need as I would have thought on this particular course with these conditions, but oh my gosh, yes, that is such a great disc and such a wonderful weapon to have in your arsenal. And then, yes, that Glide Roll Ballista. Oh, yes, I'm so in favor of having a roll disc for rolling and also for making use of that sticky attribute that is in effect with the roll discs themselves. So that's a great bag, and really effective out there. Having a wide variety of different speeds is really kind of interesting. You have pretty much everything covered, which is just great. The only thing that is a little, I don't know, I guess if I got to be nitpicky to find something to potentially change would be considering the fact that you have a glide skip recoil and also a glide skip ballista. There is quite a bit of overlap between those two. And so you might be able to change for some sort of regular recoil perhaps or something. But it's a Disc Golf Valley special disc, so I can understand some attachment to it because of that. And yeah, and the Havoc, I don't know. I might be curious as to see what kind of lines and stuff. Is the single attribute Havoc better than having something like a Glide Windbreak Havoc or something else? I don't know. But overall, that's just it's a stellar bag. You're going to do really good things with that bag, and hopefully maybe there are a couple new lines out there that I showed you. I don't know, but yeah, I think you're definitely on the right track. And oh yes, thank you again for having those discs to help me get through that particular B tier challenge. So thank you, Jerry, and enjoy, and I will catch you later.